Welcome to GovernRight. GovernRight makes governance work for your organisation. A web-based solution, GovernRight assists the board to focus on its key role to oversee growth, change and risk. It also supports management to manage, delivering best practice governance to your organisation. It's a secure membership platform that requires you to log in using credentials set up by your administrator. The extent of your access to GovernRight's various modules is also determined on setup, but can be easily changed in the future if required. On entering the site, full access users will see 6 modules on the left and the complete administration menu on the right. Users with lesser rights will only see the modules to which they are granted access and a more restricted menu. It's through this menu that you edit and manage the input to GovernRight. Also, in the top left, you can choose to select and view modules for the parent entity or child entity also set up on GovernRight. A child entity can be a subsidiary, division department, location, or even a significant event held by the organisation, thereby providing enterprise-wide governance. In this example of a sports club, various regions have been set up. The first module is the board portal used by directors to support their duties to oversee implementation of strategy, oversee emerging changes and opportunities, and oversee management of identified risk for the organisation. It provides access to all governance items that warrant the board's attention. In the Oversight of Strategy section, the board lists the agreed strategic pillars. A key task of the board is to oversee resource allocation to achieve its goals. GovernRight supports the board in this respect by allowing it to nominate the current relative priority of each strategic pillar. Within each strategic pillar, directors can clearly see management's view of the current status of the goal, the current mix of existing practices to additional projects to achieve the goal, a snapshot of adherence to current practices, and the progress of additional projects and milestones within these projects can be viewed. Together with specific key performance measures, targets and responsible person. The risk portal is most commonly used by a board risk subcommittee and management to identify, manage and mitigate in accordance with board risk appetite. For each risk, users can see the likelihood of the risk occurrence and the related impact on business, the status of current controls, policies and practices to address the risk, that is, move the risk from inherent to residual, and status of additional projects or initiatives required to address the risk, that is, move to the target risk position, together with specific key performance measures, targets and responsible person. GovernRight allows you to cascade key practices to child entities to ensure they are following agreed policy or practice. A core feature of GovernRight is the ability to elevate items from the attention of a risk subcommittee or management level to the attention of the board. A green dot next to the risk item denotes its elevation to board attention. When elevated, that risk item will also appear in the Oversight of Identified Risk section of the board portal. Confidential risk solely for board attention can be loaded into identified governance items. Next is the management portal, which sets out the organisation's tactical plan to achieve or address governance items, whether strategy or risk related. Used by executive teams, the management portal shows milestones with allocated responsibilities and set timeframes. The complete list of all milestones can be filtered in a variety of ways, e.g. by initiative, responsible person, or due date. The Manage Meeting module allows you to prepare and upload an agenda and related documents to produce a board pack in one hyperlinked document. At the board meeting, you can take minutes and export them into Word for distribution and endorsement. Once the final minutes are approved, you can upload them for future reference. In the Directors View module, by selecting Meeting Date from the drop-down box at the top right, directors can view the final board pack and/or the endorsed minutes for the current or any prior meeting. Finally, the My GovernRight module conveniently displays on one page all the items in the board, risk and management portals under the responsibility of a specific user. GovernRight is the solution to modern governance oversight, management and reporting. As you have seen, the enhanced flexible interface makes GovernRight easy to use and tailor to your organisation's needs.